Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and this is going to get weird.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AfterLife Season 4. Today we are gathered here for a momentous moment. We are starting as the largest season ever for a season in general. It's amazing. We are here for a momentous moment, and I hope everybody has fun. And I think we are good to start the season.
Yes.
Hopefully, nobody dies on the first day. If not, then you are weak.
No, you.
Okay, have fun. Bye-bye.
Okay, here we go. This is it.
Let's punch some trees. Yes, indeed. Welcome to AfterLife SMP Season 4, the second season for me personally since I joined halfway through Season 3. And here I am, punching some trees. Now you may notice my skin is slightly different because I have a paper bag over my head. That is to conceal the horrific injuries that I sustained when turning on the teleportation machine in the castle in Season 3. Apparently Mojang forgot to add vampiric regeneration to this, but I'm sure they'll be adding it again once everything gets sorted very soon, I hope. Let's get some stone, shall we? Some coal, maybe? A few of those little bits. I love the beginning stuff of Minecraft, all the beginning little bits that you have to just gather to get started. For instance, coal for torches and to cook some food and stuff, and then stone for a new pickaxe and whatever, and it's so amazing. I love it. I love fresh worlds. I'm so happy to be beginning a brand new season with everyone this time as well. Everyone's starting together fresh, so it's going to be great. I cannot wait. Now you may notice I'm starting the season off by using the replay mod to show a bunch of footage. That's because my recording setup, well, I'm not using my current usual normal standard recording setup. I'm in a weird situation here. Okay, so I'm at my parents' house recording from there, so that's why everything's a little bit different, but hopefully I should get situated a little bit better very soon. I love doing all the exploration and thing around the place, and I really need to find a nice place to situate my own base for the season. While grabbing all the resources that I can find, even coal. And especially squid, although this one actually gets away from me. But I need a lot of black dye for certain things in the new base. Ooh, this looks like a wise fellow. Secrets. I guess at some point I should probably do a little bit of caving. This looks kind of scary. This actually is a great situation that happened very early on in the season. I checking out the this wonderful cave up here, and I find zombois. Yes, that's a French for zombie. It's not really. I'll take on this guy, and I'm feeling very confident. Okay, very happy with myself. So I go forward with no shield, and I encounter Mr. Skellington. And with no armor, no shield, at this point I literally nearly get the actual first death on the server out of everyone, but narrowly managed to avoid it. Check it out, I found some wolves! And I do happen to have a bone from killing that skeleton, or a few bones, and I need to check this out. And I managed to get myself a new pet. After a bunch of exploring, I finally managed to find this lovely plains biome that doesn't load in very well on the screen. Hello? I'm sure it will very soon. When it does load in, I can assure you that this place is prime real estate for my brand new base in this season. I have a bunch of ideas, and essentially I feel like maybe I'm just going to squish them all together and do all of them. But as you can see, we're starting in a plains biome. We are surrounded by a few other nice biomes as well, and I think this is going to be a really nice fit. As you can see, most of the area around here is surrounded by these rivers that sort of cut it off from the rest of the land, and I really like that. So I have plenty of room, not too much room, you know, I'm not taking up too much space, but I am taking up plenty. Alrighty, so I've got it a little more situated now, and As you can see, I've torched up the place. I've got a few little things like a couple of furnaces and a little bit of storage. I really need to get the storage sorted out properly, permanently, very quickly. Let's go have a look at the cows. So I have a little cow farm here. It's not staying here, but this is what I've got so far. Isn't it wonderful? No, but it will be soon. Don't worry, it's fine. I need quite a lot of leather for enchanting, so we just have to breed them and kill them. Essentially, just breed them and kill them. And have a little wheat farm set up here for getting some wheat to breed the cows, and I'm hoping to bring across some sheep at some point as well. Now, as you can see, I have a very strange shape there. An octagon that I will talk about in a moment. But first, I need to go through a few things that I have collected, including some iron armor. Very jazzy. I meant to say snazzy. Both works. It's fine. I've also managed to gather around 20 diamonds. It's not too bad. I've started a little mine under where I have that octagon over there. So 20 diamonds is not a bad start. I can get a few tools and stuff from that. So that's pretty cool. And I've also got some very special things here, including copper. This is brand new to Minecraft, so I'm really excited for this. It's a little rarer than I kind of wanted it to be, but I do intend using it at some point in the future, so look out for that. So here we have this octagon here. This is actually the center of the base area, and over in the distance there you can see a lovely tree farm. And then beyond that, there is actually a sugarcane farm as well that I've just set up there. So get some paper and that early on. Now this octagon, as I said, is the central piece for the base, central area. And it's sort of roughly the center of this biome and the surrounding biomes as well. Then surrounded by that river that I mentioned. And this is where we're going to be beginning the base, essentially. So this is going to be a big centerpiece of the base, and I'm not going to talk about exactly what I'm going to be doing just yet, but very soon you shall see this come together in a rather nice structure here, and then we'll sort of branch out from there. That's kind of the plan. Anyway, hope it works. Alright guys, so check this out. This is the big structure of doom. Yep. So this is the central structure for the base that I mentioned, and obviously it's not finished. Okay, just take a step back. It's not finished yet, but it soon will be. That is a complete lie. I don't have nearly enough blocks to actually finish this structure just yet, but you know, I'm gathering the resources, so it'll be done soon. I kind of wanted to have a little chat about what's going on in the base, okay? So I'm going for a different style this season, alright? I'm going for a different style. I am going for 3 different styles to be exact. So the first one will be utilizing this stuff. Deep slate. I better not say deep state. I'll have the Q morons after me. Deep slate, okay? So you're going to use a bunch of this stuff to create the sort of base layer of the mega city that I'm going to build. Yes, I'm going to build a city around this place, and it's going to be comprised of, as I said, 3 different styles. So the first one being sort of New York townhouse style buildings, okay? So lots of different streets, just filled with like these terraces of different houses and stuff, and other buildings as well, but mostly the houses. This townhouse style that I really love, but I've never actually managed to, find a reason to build with it. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for me. We're going to try and use the deep slate block as much as I can. Not specifically this one, but also this one and the tile one. That honestly, how do you even? What is that? That's that one. So I'll figure it out, okay? I like the tile one, though. It's really good. I like that. Okay, and then, so that's going to be like the base layer. Just like a regular city, bunch of houses. But then, so the story is that this city sort of grew up over time. And as it gathered more people, and as time went by, and we went into the future, we go into a more sort of cyber industrial kind of thing. Not necessarily cyberpunk, but maybe just a little bit cyberpunk. So we're going to go for like a really futuristic industrial kind of grimy but still futury kind of build. Okay, I think. Yep. We're going to go for something along the lines of Blade Runner or even Fifth Element. That's a sort of inspiration. I've been looking at like a lot of sci-fi, cyberpunk city style art, and I really love it. So I want to get into something like that. I'm mostly going to be using not the powder, but this stuff. Yep, I forgot to turn it into the actual stuff. But I'm going to be using this block as well, the powder block, so that counts. Okay, so you have one layer of these townhouses, and then it's like they needed more buildings, and they needed to update the city. So they went for this futuristic style, industrial, cyber, not quite punk buildings. Yes. Okay, and what that's going to do, that's going to allow me to actually hide a bunch of farms. So if you remember in the last season, I did the industrial district. Well, actually, this whole build is also going to be an industrial district as well, with a bunch of farms, but hidden using these like, I guess like skyscraper style buildings, but in a futurist style. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, and then on top of that, I don't have the blocks. Okay, on top of that, not dirt. On top of that, I'm going to go for like an almost Gothic style architecture. I think the sort of roofs from the castle in the last season, that sort of style. And I'm going to use a lot of dark blocks. So in fact, this entire place is going to be using a lot of dark blocks, but I will fix that. It's not going to be too monochrome. Okay, I'm going to introduce quite a lot of color through accents and stuff. There's actually going to be like a lot of bright colors like limes and oranges and purple. Obviously purple. Can't have Jagiero build without purple in it anymore. And then also using blackstone, which is what this is representing. Blackstone and also nether brick. Yes, nether brick. I had to try and get that right. Nether brick for the top layer. This Gothic style, almost black and purple kind of style Gothic thing on top. I don't know if it's going to work. I really don't, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest to make it work. So hopefully it will. So that's what we're working with. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really have a lot of resources. I have a fair bit of this, not enough of this, and absolutely no blackstone or nether brick just yet. So I guess a trip to the nether is on the cards. But I'm not going to the nether just yet. No, because I'm woefully underprepared. So let me try and fix that situation a little bit by creating an enchanting table. Now, I don't really know where to put this because I don't really know where any structure is going wherever whatsoever. So, that'll do. Good enough. Now, do I have enough books? I hope. I hope I do. One, yeah. How many is that? I don't even know. It's fine. That should be enough, right? I feel like it should be. 30 levels. Oh my. Silk Touch. Now, will we just get Silk Touch? That is the question. I would obviously prefer it with Unbreaking and Efficiency. That would be rather nice. But we shall get just Silk Touch. Ugh, that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Breaking 3. Oh, is it worth wasting 3 diamonds again? Probably. Okay, now if we can get efficiency on this one as well, that'd be rather nice, but... Okay, guys, that... That's... Oh, you... Okay. Someone's making fun of me, okay? That is just ridiculous. I don't have that much iron to make an anvil... Wait, no, you make 3... And then okay, how many levels is this going to cost me? So, unbreaking with efficiency, 4 levels, that's fine. And then with silky touch, okay. So at least I have a really good pick now. That's quite frustrating. Okay, so I'm still not prepared for the nether, by the way. I really need to get more diamonds, and that's okay. What would I have got next? Efficiency 3. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I don't actually recommend that you guys waste your diamonds like I did there. I just did it because I can. Quite frankly, actually being down in the mine shaft that I've got here, it's been very profitable in a very short amount of time. So I'm quite confident I can recoup those diamonds quite quickly. So that's okay. And I've actually been mining at Y11, not Y6 like people have been recommending. Y11 has been very profitable so far, and I've managed to avoid most of the lava lakes as well. So that's great news. Now, I have actually cleared out a little bit of space here because I think I can do a little bit of a build before we finish off the first episode. I would like to build one of the front facades for one of the townhouse builds around the area. So just give you guys a sort of idea of the scale that we're working with and also some of the block variants that I'll be using. Now, all of the townhouses will actually be very different from each other, but mostly using the same sort of styles, I guess. So it just gives you a bit of an idea, and like I said, of the scale as well. So what we're going to have is a straight path going here. Oh god, thank god Kenny's sleeping for me. He's excellent at that, I have to say. Very efficient. He's almost like the B-dubs of the server. It's great having him on. Okay, well, one of the reasons I hate being near a dark oak forest is the fact that they are so dark. So dark. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I fix later. It's fine. So, what was I saying? Kenny, good sleeper. Not good enough, clearly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a straight path going straight into this structure, which will actually be a lot taller, this grey stuff, and then have a lot more details added to it, like I mentioned. I keep looking behind me now. I'm scared. I'm really scared because I'm still on 0 deaths, so that's fine. In fairness, though, the other guys have done the Ender Dragon fight already, and I missed out, so yeah. You guys, you should check out everyone else's videos because they've been doing some very entertaining stuff for the beginning of the season. What was I saying? Yes, pathway going straight into here. Okay, it's probably going to be about 7 blocks wide, be like an actual road. Then we'll have a sidewalk, and then I've just marked out here where this building is actually going to be. Okay, so without further ado, let's build the building. So there we have it. This is something of the style that I'm going to be going with for these builds around this area. I've gone... Ow. Do you know what? I really need to get an enchanted axe next because I need to chop down that dark oak forest. Come on. He broke my axe. As I was saying, I've gone with the dark oak roof there, just because it's sort of the only dark coloured stairs that I've got. And well, actually it's using slabs and blocks, but I really want to use blackstone mostly, and nether brick, and a sort of combination of those two for different roofs. But honestly, I don't mind that little dash of colour that is added, so maybe I'll stick with that as well. Gonna be lots of different combinations, lots of different shapes, different sizes. Some of these houses will start over this away. Some of them will have like a like steps going down into like a basement level and stuff. And then some of them will be completely ruined and will be just like destroyed and unusable for, you know, the residents. And they'll have all the buildings taking over half of them and things like that and going way into the sky. Okay, so you can get an idea of the scale of this place, because the sort of cyber industrial section is going to go much higher. So imagine that doubled and then extra. So this is going to be big. It's going to be quite big. Yep. This thing is going to be extended probably up to the height of that, I would think. Lots of more design around this. It's not just going to be solid concrete here. Don't worry about that. It's going to be lots of little details in it and stuff. And then above that, something very special. Okay, so look forward to that in the near future. Next episode, I probably need to go into the nether. One of the farms that I actually need. Okay, I'm just thinking ahead here. So I need a bunch of blackstone. And one good way to get blackstone is from bartering with piglins, right? What do you need for that? Gold. So I may need to create a gold farm to then create a bartering farm for piglins just to get some blackstone. You know, obviously I can just go digging for it, but it's a bit of a pain to farm that way. I've never done a piglin bartering farm, so yeah. I feel like that could be pretty fun. So that's something that I'm not saying I'm going to do it in the next episode, but in the very near future, because I'm going to need a lot of blackstone rather quickly. Alrighty, so that's something to look forward to. Now, as you can imagine, this is not the entire thing. There's quite a bit missing here. So there's going to be this, and then extended around this corner. There's going to be a gap here to get around this away. I'm thinking things like monorails and stuff is going to be like going around this area as well. Then there's going to be canals going through the city and then bridges over them and sewers and all this kind of great stuff. Lots of ideas for lots of builds for this season. It's going to be great. The idea of having lots of different styles for this area is so that I don't get bored building it. Basically, they'll have something. There's something new for me to build just all the time. So yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really happy with this. I think this has turned out rather nice. Not every build will be with the diorite. Some will be the andesite. We'll have a lot of these like swapped, and then we'll bring in the blackstone and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't even know. There's lots of combos that I can go with. Lots of different shapes and sizes. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, but I'm afraid I have run out of time for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.